Alright guys, here we are to watch the trailer for the movie Men in Black International.
Internacional.
So, been hearing a lot about a Men in Black movie for a while, and originally there was one that was going to be like the 22 Jump Street continuation, and I really liked the idea of that after they kind of teased it in the end of 22 Jump Street, and that would have been cool. We're not getting that. Instead, we're getting Thor switching over into the Men in Black world, and I'm fine with that. I like the Men in Black franchise. I like the TV show. I'm down for more.
Yeah. This is Thor and Valkyrie.
Yes.
And Liam Neeson.
Of course.
As Rip Torn.
He's got a set
Will
of skills.
Smith and Tommy Lee Jones in Men in Black. I thought the first Men in Black was really special and really interesting and really captured the time and the vibe and was something really cool. And the follow-ups, plural, or is it just one more? How many are there?
I think there's only two.
Yeah. The follow-up I did not think was as strong, partially because...
Oh, no, there's three. There's three.
The magic was gone. Yeah, the third one,
the second one,
better.
Yeah, the second one is not good. The third one was much better.
But I think it's such an interesting little universe and all that stuff, and there's a lot you can do. And I like these people, so hopefully we're doing something good.
Let's check it out. Looks kind of brutal.
Brutal?
I almost want to be able to anime breathe a mushroom after seeing that.
Are you like very upset with it? I thought it was like whatever.
That's exactly it.
Interesting.
It's whatever. You're taking a franchise with A-list actors and like it's a comedy.
Oh, this is more or less what I expected.
There's no I was very hyped and I walked out going, well, there was no reason for that.
Oh, I got a little into it, but really like
Can you think of which parts were the?
It was like not anymore. No, like as like a trailer, I thought it was pretty good. I'm definitely like I'm not like if you think about the original was just a like Will Smith comedy essentially, right?
Yeah.
It has this other element to it and this like whatever. And I think like they know about that and like certain sequels. Like there's a scene in here where he has the neuralizer and he's like, if you could all just look right here, and she goes, fuck that, no. And like let's just do the thing, right? Like it's like looking at the old thing and it's kind of just doing a whole like we're just doing our thing. We're gonna go have some fun with this overall world and concept. This is more or less what I expected. I wasn't super excited about what this was going to be.
This reminds me tremendously of the Ghostbusters reboot.
Really?
And he was in that too.
Oh, man.
So I don't know if this is a thing that he brings to the table. Can he only do Marvel movies well? Because he kind of destroyed Red Dawn for me also.
I did not see that Red Dawn with him in it.
I only watched the original.
Interesting. Well, that's what I usually do.
But I liked him in Cabin in the Woods. So I don't know.
Look at that. There's something in the water. A beautiful man. And he jumps in.
Yeah.
I chuckled at that. No, like, this is more or less what I expected. I was actually happy, as opposed to Ghostbusters, to not see what I thought was this, like, reeking of weird, bad improv, the power of Patty compels you.
Oh, no. That was way worse, because that one didn't have a... I guess it actually did have a sci-fi element to back itself up, but it really leaned only into the comedy.
Yeah, but
this
I think,
one has a little bit more, but...
I think so that's the major difference. Like in terms of a sequel, just kind of checking a box and like being a thing, then like 100% Ghostbusters. But I was happy to see that like because the modern comedy landscape is like polluted by all these movies where let's just get funny people together and be like, oh, it's you got your soup, just talk about your soup, and they just fucking and like that's a movie or whatever. This seems like it's an actual like movie.
I don't know.
But
so where I agree with you,
it's like a PG comedy, right?
Your average comedy being the soup and getting the comedians.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of what I feel you ended up with here. And if you would have maybe gotten comedians, this may have turned out to be better. Or if you were going to go the action way, which they got two arguable action stars here. Maybe ignore the comedy completely and play it straight and make it an action movie.
There.
Which Men in Black easily could transfer into just being an action franchise. Take whatever your normal Tom Cruise movie would have been, make it about aliens, and that's Men in Black. Yeah,
I think that I think the problem with Men in Black is that they're chasing that like Will Smith thing, which Will Smith can't even do anymore. That's what like my earlier comment of like it captured like a thing of its time or whatever.
Yes.
Was like that. Like I can go back, and I haven't, so maybe I can't go back, but I can go back and watch the original, or even Independence Day or Wild Wild West or any of those movies with Will Smith, and it has a certain own thing going on for it. Like, but you can't. It's like oh, this is the ultimate high. This is accidental. It's like Robin Williams stuff was this magical thing. You can't like recapture that, and now Will Smith is going to play the genie, right? It's
No, but
ridiculous.
I think
right?
you're hitting it. You're hitting it exactly where like I'm kind of like leaning into here, where that movie was great. Like if you go back to just talking about Men in Black, because we're in that Men in Black vein right now.
Yeah.
So Men in Black was great because Will Smith hit those lines and stuff in a way that only Will Smith can hit.
And it was like written around like
yes.
this is going to be a Will Smith comedy. We need the straightest of straight men to play against this. We need this crazy world. I have a great script. Will, you have to read it. Bam.
And when you watch the trailer for Men in Black, you never once go, oh, I get I'm supposed to laugh here.
Yeah.
But that's all I get in this trailer is, oh, that's a funny part. I understand. I get what you're going for there, but it doesn't hit me. There's no lines where I'm like, oh, I would quote, like, can you remember anything anyone even says in this movie?
Yeah, it's Taco Tuesday.
Okay.
I fucking cringed at Taco Tuesday, but then
but you actually remembered it.
Yeah.
So that's I'll check that box and say, okay, you did remember a line.
Thank you.
But there's nothing like 20 years later, I'll make this look good. Like it's something that people quoted forever and still do.
The noisy cricket.
Yeah.
And okay, so like again, like I don't want to make the same old can't fill the shoes analogy, but yeah, no, like you're taking like a template that only worked because of the people who were in it, right? And this happens all the time. This is actually we should expand on this in like a long form thing or something like that, right? Because you can't just take the Star Wars template and slot in different shit and expect it to somehow work out. You need those magical people that like made things work out. And I like all three of these leads.
No, yes,
that are on
these
the box,
are great people, but I don't think they do a damn thing for this movie.
And you would have had to have changed the movie into something where they could do a damn thing for it, right?
I
Because
think
there is action, there is stuff. Right?
Jonah Hill and Channing Tatum actually could have filled the slot properly because they have a good duo, the chemistry, and not that their chemistry isn't good. This is their second movie together, maybe more. I don't know what else they do in their free time.
I know what you do.
But you know what I'm saying is like, I don't care. I think is my issue here, and not even that. I have.
Would you describe yourself as a hater?
Oh, I'm a hater.
Oh, yes.
But not even that. I think that like they don't fill the shoes appropriately. I think the movie just seems very generic, and it doesn't grab me on any level.
I don't think you can keep doing this. I think you have to change something up, right? You have to make.
But
it into
I
a
absolutely
different thing.
love the casting of like these group of characters they have here. I'm like, oh, awesome, famous, and everything good. Okay, cool, perfect hair. And I'm like, you have this recipe that I'm like, it should taste delicious. You have a franchise that is beloved and good and generally conceptually wonderful. You have characters that I've liked independently and together and many other things. And then I'm like, okay, so when you throw it all together, should taste delicious, but it tastes like shit.
Did you think? Do you think that it could be a bad trailer and like actually like a cool movie?
I can't imagine a movie that has these scenes in it being a good movie.
Nice.
So I don't think the trailer might be bad. There might be a better trailer you could have cut from the films you have here, but I don't think you can end up with a good movie based on the fact that these are in the movie.
Is your least favorite scene Taco Tuesday, or do you hate something else more?
I honestly,
something else
it is
out to you?
How many
thing?
scenes do you think are in this trailer? Like 30. It's like a 32-way tie. Like I think every part of this, like I'm like, okay, I hate that. Why would that be a thing? Why would your clips be in the tire? Why would this happen? I hate that. Okay, he throws a hammer. Oh, ironic. Thor throws a hammer.
Okay, so like that's my runner-up for least favorite scene. Is that there's a hammer. There's a hammer part in it.
A like square, like a meat cleaver. Almost.
You can't do that. That's not gonna work.
You have like a CG alien. Like it's like, oh, that's cute. What is that? Like a relative of a snork or something? That sucks. Some 3-armed person with an arm that comes out of their shoulder blades or something.
3 or 4. She has extra arms.
Maybe it's 4, and I would prefer it to be an even number. But
that's Katy Perry.
Sure.
I don't know.
Might as well be.
Might as well be. Yes. No, so I'm certainly not encouraged here, and I certainly wasn't going to be like, oh, thumbs up, it's a real movie. But your level of hatred is just off the charts, and I'm very impressed.
Because I get very offended by very high budget movies that just I'm like, okay, I hope you make no money at all, and it just teaches you a lesson to stop fucking around.
Ooh.
Like, because there are people that love this. movie
Brutal
franchise
savagery,
that
okay.
can write, that could have made something great. And I don't even know what the plot of this movie is.
I was gonna say, how do you know the writing is bad?
Everything from this trailer is
Yes.
like spoon feeding me shit. Like, okay, we're gonna put the Black Eyed Peas in some London. The only thing that shocked me was that London Bridge didn't get destroyed in the trailer. I'm like, you're playing the London Bridge is falling down song, and of course,
Is that what that was?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it slapped. I was like, wow, the song fits the like vibe of the trailer or whatever.
No, the song isn't terrible. It's just that everything you mix together here is just it offends me in every way.
Interesting. Yeah, you do seem to like take a greater offense. Like for me,
I only have this high standard for a movie where I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, if you have above $100 million, you don't have any excuses for why your movie isn't great. It should be the best shit ever. And like this, you have like, what did you have going against you here? Your own fucking bullshit, because you have the franchise that already has a built-in audience. You have actors that are coming off of the biggest movies in years, and then you're like,
Marvel people.
we just shit the bed though.
well, I don't know if it's fair to say that yet, but yes, potentially
I will see this movie just to confirm my suspicions.
They are in the process, potentially, most likely of not, because stuff happens or whatever. I thought the new Blade Runner was good, but these sequels, many years after the fact, I think are doomed to begin with. I take the opposite approach as you. I don't think any movies are good. And when something's actually good or has a good thing in it, I'm like super pleasantly surprised and happy. I'm like, oh yeah, something's good about this. No matter how much money you have, like there's proof right there of like Justice League, of like various things. There's mad proof that throwing money at the problem does not make it into a good movie, and it doesn't seem like that's happened here either.
No.
No, I am actually.
Why does this look visually worse than a movie that came out 20 years ago? Can you explain that to me? Why do the aliens look worse in this than they did in the first Men in Black?
I would have to like see
the worms,
them and, like remind myself.
Well, the worms are not like were like a practical.
They were
effect
always
in the first one. In this, they're CG.
So what do you mean? This like Fraser as the Beast guy at the
end?
Yeah,
this thing where I'm like, what is that from a Dr. Seuss movie? Like, why is that there? Why can't it be a guy in a practical mask? Like, and if you can't do that, why can't the CG have more than like a little bit of effort into it? Why does it look so fucking weird and cartoony?
I thought the guns and the
guns are fine.
The MIB headquarters with the little floating
I'm mainly
things,
judging the aliens that we show prominently in center stage.
Well, there is an actual. He looks like the little nibbler dude.
Yeah, that looks terrible.
That hangs out on Lost in Space with what's his name and what's her name? Nailed it. Heather Graham and Joey from Friends. Yeah. No, I'm super shocked at how not like this looks probably like fine, but like for like normal people to go be fine, and I'm not, like this is like okay, yeah, this is nothing I have to be concerned about. That's like my answer to this. It's like yeah, whatever, fine. Just like put this on the list with all the other movies that come out every year that everybody sees, and it's like whatever. I'm like I don't care about that.
But this is arguably bigger star power than the first movie, and you're wasting it.
Maybe, yeah. I don't know at what point in Will Smith's career that was.
Well, I think solely based on the fact that how many more people he have. Liam Neeson is still on the top of his game, and he commands a big budget.
He's still taken.
Yes, and you've got Thor himself,
and it's a duo from a Marvel movie too. So you can't even be like, well, I don't know about this new person or whatever, and it's like no. No, yeah, I'm pretty shocked. Taco Tuesday and the weird hammer reference alone are so concerning to me. That I really can't understand.
You should be concerned.
Yeah.
Now,
so we're gonna give this 2 enthusiastic thumbs up. Yay! Can't wait for it to go.
You've read my mind. Yeah, this is dog shit, guys. Let us know in the comments below what you thought about it. Don't die in a fire, and we'll see you next time.
Hello, internets. I just love watching JustDaggers. If you've enjoyed this video as much as I have, click that subscribe button. Peace out, homies.